Twitch baby, not just a celebration of my tenure on this channel, but also what I yelled at Lady Oni for encouragement during the Derbyshire Agricultural Festival Birdwatching Contest 2016.
Good evening, 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 and welcome to Game Night on Tuesday the 2nd of November. Well played to Innis there, winning only Connect in a pack that I threw together rather faster than is probably good for me, but I hope you all enjoyed it all the same. Lovely to have you all here. Hope you're keeping well. And apologies in advance if I missed anyone from the chat. My chat tracker wasn't working until about 10 minutes after I started streaming, so I've reset it and hopefully I'll catch everyone. So good evening to Daru, to Mark, to AB Me, to Big Man Aaron, to Lewis. Good evening Lupine and Innis, Shapes and Puzzle Dan, Dogfish and Joe, Tapstop and J White, Quizzle and Samster. Good evening Reeswin. Good evening Carr. Good evening Proogs and Toot, Sparrow and Emily, Coolio and Oni, Moonling and Riff, Kira, It's Sportsy, Lingo and Jogging Chum, and G. Eisens, and David J. Bodycom, and anyone else who's lurking in the chat. It is fabulous to have you here. Oh, hey Claire, welcome, welcome. Good to see you, and anyone who's lurking in the chat, just hanging around, it is wonderful to see you, and I hope you're all keeping well. Here, have some Buzz pennies. Buzz 97. So, what an exciting day it's been. So Dylan was supposed to go back to school today. We got an email at about 8 o'clock last night saying, sorry, the school is going to be closed today because there was a massive power cut. In fact, there was a massive power cut, there really was, during half term. which knocked out like all of the power to a good area, including my wife's office as it happened. They didn't realise till they got back into school on Monday for the teacher training day. Good evening, oh hey, welcome. That something had happened to permanently knock the power out of the school, and they spent most of the day trying to fix it. And couldn't. So they got no power, no heating, and no hot water, which is a health and safety thing. So he didn't go back to school today and was doing homeschooling, just like in the days of old in lockdown. And he's doing it again tomorrow. So it's been quite stressful trying to manage that and stuff here and new puppy and all the rest of it. So sounds like my old student house. Yeah, there's a thing with student housing. No one ever has any heating. And here's Mrs. Flush right now, coming in from her Katie Roo session. How are you doing, Mrs. Flush?
Good. I am bouncing a lot more, and my knee is feeling much better.
Good. Mrs. Flush has had runner's knee, and so she does all these exercising things that she does, but she's not been able to do them for a few months now. So we're hoping that your knee is well on the mend. But are you keeping well?
I am. Are you keeping well?
Yes. So it's been a stressful day, another one to look forward to tomorrow, but other than that, all ticking along, tickety-boo. Did you enjoy your sausage, by the way?
I always enjoy the sausages.
Bet you do.
Prepared by my husband.
Mrs. Flush always enjoys my sausage.
What's running Big Mam and
sausages.
Something no one should ever do.
I cooked sausages tonight, just in case anyone is wondering.
Yeah, cooked.
I did cook them.
I know you did.
They were.
I was making a joke. I was making a lurid joke.
Oh,
you see, a sausage is
joke.
a euphemism for a...
Yes, no, I know. That's... Never mind. Anyway, yes, running. Anyway, we need to get on with this game of Buzz Off. So lovely to see you. Come back and see us later on, won't you, Mrs. Flush?
Yes, so I'm going to go have a bath first.
Lovely. Well, have a nice time. Have a nice time in the bath. No, I've got this stream thing that I'm doing first. Thank you, though. So, let's stop that bonus right there. 26 players grab themselves some pennies. It's the first of the second round of Buzz Off tonight. We've got game number 1 between Cara and Proogs in just a second, with a pack written by Andrew Zeal. Oh, hello. We've got another visitor to the office, another 2 visitors. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Here's a free pupper for you. Are you tired? Have you been running around?
Yes,
have you been a nuisance
He just
today?
had his dinner and he just had a pee.
Cool. Well, he wants to go and get settled then, doesn't he?
And also he was playing Squid Game.
Oh, good. Yes, he enjoys Squid Game. So Squid Game, we've got him an octopus, a sort of rope octopus that he likes to play tug of war with, but it's only for when he's playing with humans. So it's his special human toy. Yes, he was playing tug of war with that, so we call it Squid Game because that's fun. So yes, 2 games of Buzz Off. We've got Carl versus Proogs first of all, and it's going to be a pack written by Andrew Zeal. This is, I think, a debut pack. I think Andrew's written for Spotlight. But I'm not sure we see much else, so we're looking forward to seeing this. And then a bit later on, we've got the Lupine 1 versus Jogging Chum with a combo pack from Jay White, and Now Cut That Out. Very much looking forward to seeing that as well. And then something for everybody to join in a bit later on. We have got Risky Business with a pack written by Jay White. So double duty from Jay White this evening, and very grateful to Samster for proofing that Risky Business pack. Thank you very much, as ever, to all the proofers and the writers here. And all is good. So I have brought our new friends into the broadcast studio. I have shared the screen. I haven't unmuted them yet. I'm going to unmute myself now so that they can hear me, and all will be well. And hopefully, if I press the magic button, we will see who we've got this evening. We have got Car the 7th versus Proogs. To both of you, a very good evening and welcome.
Hello.
There's one. Hello, Proogs, how are you? And Car, have we got a Car as well?
Oh, I was here.
Car.
But I'm here. Hello.
Hello,
Yeah,
Proogs.
fine.
We hear you. Car, are you having technical trouble?
We were talking earlier when we were outside the broadcast studio.
Shall we pop into the green room? Maybe there's issues with being in this room because of being a private room. Let's just pop into the green room, see if that fixes things.
Okay.
Let's pop down into that there green room. Car, can you hear us now? No. Oh. Well, we might as well go back to the broadcast studio then. Let's go back in there. Yes, we want to go there and drag and drag. Car, can you confirm? Can you? Oh no, not that one. Can you hear us? Oh, we can't at the moment. He's not in the room. Okay, he's disconnected. Must be doing a bit of a restart. Well, Priggs, I'll say hello to you. How are you keeping?
Mostly fine, thank you. I've been busy over the past few weeks, calming down a bit before we hit Panto at the end of November.
Panto season on approach. You're a techie one. Is it lighting you're in?
Primarily lighting, in practice anything technical that people pay me for. So yeah, lighting, stage, anything but sound really. So, yeah.
Nice. Now, Car's back. Let's see if we've got some sound from Car. Car, can you hear us? Alas, not. We'll see what's happening here with Car in just a second. Priggs, how did you get on in the first game? It was pretty close. It was a pretty close game, as I recall.
Well, I got off to a really bad start, and I thought I was sunk, and managed to pull it back towards the end somehow, miraculously. Yeah. So, I didn't have a good starting go on that, but it was good fun, and we'll see what happens again tonight, I suppose. See what happens tonight
if we can get there. So, Car seems to be having some technical difficulties at the moment. I'm going to pop back to the green and see if I can hear him in there. Car, can you hear me? Can I hear you? Oh, there's a light.
Now I can hear you in Discord.
Okay, so what's that all about? Can I just not hear you in the broad... Let me put you in the broadcast studio, see if we can... Oh, we could just stay in the green room. I don't know what's going on there, but Car, how are you?
Hi, I just restarted Discord because I'm doing it through the tablets because I'm at my parents' at the moment.
Right, very good. Lovely. Well, good to have you here. Now, how did you get on in your first game? Obviously, you won, which is why you're here. But was it a close game? I can't remember the exact result.
It was a come from behind victory because I lost the first 2 rounds, but I won the third round and then won every the three.
The three. What happens next rounds?
Next, yeah.
Good stuff. Well, how do you fancy your chances up against Pruggs tonight?
It should be interesting. It should be very interesting. Hopefully I can continue what I did from last time.
We'll have to see what happens. I mean, you'll both come from behind victories, so maybe no one's looking for the early lead tonight. We'll have to wait and see how things play out. Carl, what I'm going to do, if you've hopefully got buzzers.dev up and going, I'm going to whisper the room code to you. If you can type this room code in, and we will hear that Car sounds like this.
Hold on.
Okay, we'll hold on.
Because I'm on a tablet, I'm going to have to get out of this.
Okay.
Unless I'm very much mistaken.
There we go, yes. There's Car in the room. And Pruggs. Oh, no, it's the same buzzer. We're using the same buzzer throughout Jogging Jump. Though if you do want to switch your buzzer, if you get through to the next round, then do let me know. Pruggs, same thing for you. Any name, that room code, and Pruggs sounds like this.
Hang on, I can't find the room code. Where am I looking?
I've just DM'd it to you in Discord.
Oh, have you? Oh, okay.
I have.
Okay.
Okay.
Out there. Right. Sorry, I'm juggling windows now. Oh, there. Right. Yeah. Okay. I'll cue myself. I sound like this. Hopefully.
There we go. That was the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, was it?
Yeah, the book.
That was the one. Right. Well, you both know the drill. I hope you're both ready to play. Let's go to round number 1.
Right. Hey.
And if you want to contribute to this game, you can suggest a title by whispering ! followed by a suggested title to Persephone's Twitch bot. They're all anonymised, and I will pick my favourite at the end. So if somebody says something funny or there's a bit of a running gag running through this pack, then do whisper it to the bot, preceded by an ! And I will pick my favourite a bit later on. So round 1 is the trivia search. You'll be shown a 12 by 12 crossword grid and a category. All you've got to do is buzz in and then tell me one of the 5 things that is in the grid that fits with the category. If you buzz in and are incorrect, you're frozen out for 10 seconds. If you buzz in and are correct and you go ahead of your opponent, then you start a clock on them. If they run out of time, then they forfeit the point. First to find 3, or the only player with time left if one of you runs out, will be the winner and win the point. First to 2 points wins the round and the chevron. Hope you're both ready to play. Best of luck. And as ever, please do wait for me to confirm who has buzzed before speaking your answer, in case there is a duplicate buzz and I need to switch around the order. Good luck. Trivia search. Board number 1, the category is nicknames of medieval rulers, for example, William the Conqueror.
Unless I'm very much mistaken.
Car off to the first buzz.
Astrologer.
Astrologer, yes, astrologer is there. Clock's on Pruggs. Pruggs to draw level.
Lionheart.
Lionheart, yes, Lionheart is there. You've stopped your clock. It's 1 apiece. 3 to go. And of course the letters will start to be removed from the grid and they'll speed up as the round goes on. Hopefully make it a little bit clearer as to what we are looking for. A bit of a deadlock at the moment with one apiece.
Unless I'm very
And
much
here's
mistaken.
Car to go ahead again.
Cabbage?
Cabbage is there, yes it is. Cabbage, and putting the clock back on Proogs right there. Proogs with about 15 seconds to find one. Car, if you find one more, then you win the round.
Unless I'm
And
very
here is
much
Car.
mistaken.
What have you found?
Billet. B-I-R-E-T.
That is not an answer, I'm afraid. You're frozen out for 10 seconds. Proogs, your clock is still on, but now a chance to stop it.
I have just buzzed.
Yes. What did you want to say?
Oh, sorry, illustrious.
Illustrious, yes, Illustrious is there, stopping your clock again, and there is one more to find. Both buzzers are active.
Unless I'm very much mistaken.
And Car, what do you think it is?
Terrible.
Terrible is the answer. Very well played. A good back and forth round there, but Car just emerging the victor. There's no answers to reveal, so let's go on to board number 2. The category is Knighted Footballers.
Unless I'm very much mistaken.
Car.
Busby.
Busby, yes, Busby is there. Proogs, your clock is on. Chance to stop it if you can find another one. About half your time gone.
Unless I'm very much mistaken.
Car to go 2 ahead.
Finney?
Finney, yes, Finney is there. That's 2 ahead. Proves you've got to find 3 and right quick. And for 1, Proogs, yes?
I'm guessing at Hurst.
Yes, Hurst is there. Good guess. Got to find 1 more.
Seems unlikely.
And that is time up. What did you see at the end there, Proogs?
Just saw one.
What did you see?
Dalgleish.
Yes, Dalgleish is there over on the left. And the one other that was in there was Robson. Dalgleish and Robson, the 2 missing answers there. But with 2 points and Proogs out of time, it is going to be Car who takes the first chevron. And there we go, 5-4, but it's still early days, still plenty of time to come back. And as you both are already comeback kings from the earlier game, maybe Proogs is actually sitting here feeling quite comfortable right about now. How are you feeling, Proogs?
Not at all. We'll just see what happens. I'm pleased I got some answers on that one because I think I failed miserably first time round.
Yes, you gave it a good go, very, very close. Car, are you feeling happy, or are you not going to rest on your laurels? Are you going to just sort of...
Of course, it's too early. It's way too early.
Way too early to make that call. Well, let's see if we can make any difference as we go to round number 2. Round 2 is the auction house. You will be given a category and you need to bid 1, 2 or 3 on how many things in that category you can name. If your opponent can then outbid you, +1, +2, +3, or they can challenge you to name them. If they challenge you to name them, you must answer one at a time by typing into the little box and then hitting buzz to lock in your answer. If you can name all the ones that you've bid, then you win the point. If you can't, your opponent wins the point. First to 2 points wins the round and the chevron. Simple as that. So we'll go to our first auction house, and the category is UK Top 10 Singles by R.E.M. since 1990. Proogs, you're opening the bidding. Would you like to start with 1, 2 or 3?
2.
Was that 2?
That's a 2.
A 2 for Proogs. Starting with 2. Car, over to you. +1, +2, +3 or challenge?
+1.
We're going +1. We're up to 3. Proogs, any more for any more? Or are you going to challenge Car to name the 3?
I'll go +1.
We're going +1. We're up to 4. Car, any more for any more? Or is it over to Proogs?
No, Proogs can name them. Try and name
Proogs,
them.
you've been challenged 4 of the UK Top 10 Singles by R.E.M. since 1990. One at a time. You've got 20 seconds for each of them, roughly. Type them into the box and then hit buzz to lock in your answer. Buzz to lock it in.
Yeah, I'm using the time to think.
You're having a bit of thinking time. I don't blame you. I am just cross-referencing. Stand by. Okay. Starting with Losing My Religion. Is that a top 10 single for REM since 1990?
Oh.
It's not. I can believe it. In fact, I saw that and I thought...
Timing's wrong, is it?
Surely that's it. No, it was 1991, but it peaked in the UK at number 19.
Oh, goodness. Okay.
Yeah, it really didn't do as well as one might think. Maybe it's sort of aged better. The answers you could have had, and there were 11 up there: At My Most Beautiful, Bad Day, Day Sleeper, Ebo the Letter, Everybody Hurts, Imitation of Life, Leaving New York, Shiny Happy People, Strange Currencies, The Great Beyond, and What's the Frequency, Kenneth? Of which I've heard of exactly 3, I think. So
I think I've heard of one. I would have known because I didn't know any.
I had a list of 4, but I had a list of 3, but couldn't come up with a 4th. So I'm rather glad I didn't get that right then.
Well, there we go. Carr taking an early lead in this round. Let's go on to category number 2. Carr, you're opening the bidding. Excluding metalloids, as defined by the people of chemistry that define these things, metallic elements that do not end in UM. Excluding metalloids, metallic elements that do not end in UM. Carr, would you like to bid 1, 2, or 3?
3.
We're starting with 3. Prudes, any more for any more?
That's 2.
Plus 2, taking it to 5. Carr, would you like to go higher?
Plus 2.
Plus 2, we're up to 7 then. Prudes, plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, or a challenge?
Plus 2. I'm going to pump for 2 and hope for the best.
Plus 2 up to 9, just to confirm.
Yeah, I think so. Yes, 9.
We are up to 9. Carr, it's back with you. Plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, or challenge?
Plus 1.
We're up to 10. Prudes, any more, or are you going to leave it to Carr?
I'm going to leave it to Carr, I think.
Carr, the challenge has been set. I need you to name 10 metallic elements that do not end in UM, excluding metalloids. And your time starts
I'm
now.
very much mistaken.
And before the clock, barely before the clock has even started, we're starting with manganese. Is that a metallic element that does not end in UN? Yes, it is. Sure about the lowercase
I'm very
m.
much mistaken.
Moving on to gold. Always believe in your soul. Metallic element that doesn't end in UN? You're good. On to the next one.
Unless I'm very much mistaken.
Okay, Carl, give me a second to press the button and build some tension before the next one is just there, Howie. Silver? Yes, silver is good. 7 to go.
Unless I'm very much mistaken.
Moving on to iron. It's good. 6? Yes, woofs indeed. Many woofs.
Unless I'm very much mistaken.
Unless you're very much mistaken, nickel. Taking you to the halfway mark.
Unless I'm very much mistaken.
Cobalt. Is that a metallic element? Yes, it is. 4 to go.
Unless I'm very much mistaken.
Moving on to tin. Tis good. 3 to go, Carl.
Unless I'm very much mistaken.
The back of the alphabet and zinc. Which is good. 2 more.
Unless I'm very much mistaken.
One of which is lead. And for the round, 1 more.
Unless I'm very much mistaken.
Hoping to finish off with copper. Very well played, Car. Absolutely
done.
right. There were only 4 others up there. Between you, could you have named them?
Tungsten.
Tungsten is one.
Is
No.
No, I don't think so.
Astatine, bismuth, and mercury. Despite being
Mercury,
liquid at
yes.
room temperature, it is a metal. So, very well played, Car. A sweep of 10 that earns you that point and that second chevron. Car moving even further into the lead. 6 plays 3 now, but I think this was certainly the place where Prug started his comeback last time he played. Or was it Car? Or was it both of you? I forget now. But let's go.
It might have been both.
Say again?
It might have been both.
I think it might have been both of you. Started your comeback at this point. So, too early to rest on laurels. Let's go on to round number 3. Round 3 is the time warp. You've got to hit the plunger when the slider is pointing to the year, or you think is pointing to the year that you think the event or numeric question took place in, or is the answer to the numerical question. 15 seconds to go from the start to the middle, 15 seconds to go from the middle to the other side. You'll get 2 different ones. One of you will buzz in the first half of the timeline, one in the second. Whoever gets closest to their year or date or event will win the point. First 2 points is the winner of the round and the chevron. So, I think you both know the rules. 15 seconds is what you've got to play with and to do that little bit of maths. First time warp board is... Car, you're going first. When was Victor Hugo's first novel published? Sometime between 1780 and 1880, and the slider starts now.
Unless I'm very much mistaken.
Going for 1820, okay. Over to Prug, sometime between 1880 and 1980, we'd like to know. When was the first victor named in the Hugo Awards for Best Novel? Slider starts now. A nice parallel question going on there.
I love the question. Haven't the faintest idea of the answer.
It's a nice question, nicely thought through question. Stopping at 1931, going pretty close to the middle. Let's reveal who is closest. It is Car, just 3 away. A good guess there, Car. 1823 is when Victor Hugo's first novel was published. You were 3 away with 1820. Prug's a little bit further out. A little bit later, the Hugo Awards started. 1953, 22 years too early. Car taking that first point. Let's go on to board number 2. Prugh, you're buzzing first. When was Terry Gilliam's film 12 Monkeys released? Sometime between 1970 and 2020. And your slider starts now. Stopping at 2004. Car, moving over to you. Sometime between 2020 and 2070. When was Terry Gilliam's film 12 Monkeys set? Slider starts now.
Unless I'm very much mistaken.
2047. Either of you seen the film?
No, I think I'm about 6 years too late, though.
6 years too late. Car, have you seen it?
No.
Well, let's find
I'm
out.
just going to guess somewhere in the middle 2050, yeah.
I think it came out about 95, 96, 97-ish.
Let's take a look. The correct answers are... Not a million miles out there, present. 1995 it was released, so 9 away. 2035, Car, 12 away. Not a lot in it, just 3 points. But Prug's sneaking that point there to make it one apiece.
Points.
Yes, points. Points. Let's go on to the final time warp, the deciding one for the chevron. Car, you're buzzing first. Sometime between 1800 and 1900, when was Charles X crowned King of France? Slider starts now.
Unless I'm very much mistaken.
1864 is where you're stopping. Prug, sometime between 1900 and 2000. When did Charles Xavier, Professor X, first appear in a Marvel comic? Slider starts. Nope. 1964. So 100 years between the two things you've guessed at. 100 years between the start and the midpoint and the end. Let's find out who was closest. Prudes is 1 away. 1963 was the answer, stopping at 1964. Carl, a little bit earlier, 1824, Charles X, crowned King of France, 40 away.
Whether before Napoleon III or after Napoleon III.
Yes.
I should come clean here and say that was a complete fluke. I hadn't the faintest idea whatsoever.
Well, stopping just 1 away from the actual answer and on the exact same point that Carl stopped, 64. Very well played. A beautiful fluke indeed. And with that, Prugs, you have taken the second point and you've taken a chevron back. Yay! Evening, Colo. Welcome to the stream. And Energia as well. Welcome on in. And Quizface, sorry if I missed you before. Welcome to you. So, we head towards the final round of this second round game. And it's 5-4 in favour of Carr. And Prugs looking like he's starting to do what he did last time, which is a comeback in round 3. Can he maintain it? We'll find out. No, thank you, Philippez. We do not want to become famous. We do not want to buy followers and viewers on bigfollows.com. Kindly take your bot self and fuck off, if you would be so kind. Thank you, Philippez. Goodbye, you bot. I don't know why I'm talking to the bot, given it the time of day. Yes, Pez off. Let's go to round number 4. Round 4 is on the buzzer. Yes, dog, I see you there. You're very cute. Round 4 is on the buzzer. You'll be given a series of seemingly unconnected things. All you've got to do is buzz in and tell me when you know what it is I am talking about. If you buzz in and are incorrect, you are frozen out for 3 clues, which might give your opponent will give your opponent 3 free pieces of information, might give them a chance to seal the round. You'll be shown at the top how many clues there are in total, and it may be this round isn't an exact science, as you know. I may prompt you for more information, and I may take an answer that isn't the exact answer on the card. I'm going to play it a little bit by ear. But either way, hope you both have fun. Best of luck. Buzz when you know what I'm talking about. Asterism. Lozenge. Guillemette. Obolus. Proves after 4.
Things that appear on crests.
Things that appear on crests. By crests you mean...
Coat of arms type things.
That is not the right answer, I'm afraid. You're frozen out for 3 clues. Carr, 3 free pieces of information. Here is the next. Fleuron. Tie. Pilcrow. Proves back in on the next clue. Octothorpe.
Unless I'm very much mistaken.
Car.
Are these all alternative names for keys on a keyboard? Like Octothorpe is a hash.
I'm going to give you a chance to expand on that answer. As it is, I'm not accepting it. No, I'm afraid that's enough time. I have to freeze you. I have to freeze you out. I have to freeze you out for 3 clues there, Car, I'm afraid. Prugs, 3 free clues. Car, you'll be back in on number 11. Here is the next. Carrot. Ampersand. Asterisk. Yes, Prugs.
Are they just names for punctuation?
Yeah. This is really tricky because the answer's slightly oddly phrased. I think...
Can I say something?
Please expand to try and help me out.
I was about to say printer's marks.
That's closer to what I've got. Yes, that I will accept. typographical marks is actually what I've got there. Strictly speaking, they're not all on the keyboard, which is why I couldn't accept that, Carl. You were so in the right ballpark, but I just couldn't accept it. Yes, you'd have gone on to see tilde, comma, and finally dash. Tricky one to start us off with. Prug's taken the lead for the first time, but we've still got potentially 4 to see. Let's go on to the next one. Buzz, when you know what I'm talking about. King. Snow. Dungeness. Blue. Porcelain. Pom-pom. Spider. Ghost. Coconut. Fiddler. Hermit. Yes, Proogs.
Crabs.
Crabs is the answer. Very well played. Yes, you'd have gone on to see horseshoe and finally edible.
Dungeness threw me off completely. I was trying to go lighthouse or railway or shingle. I couldn't work out what on earth it was, how it linked to anything else.
Dungeness crabs. You've got crabs there, Proogs, as Starskunk is saying. And you've got the advantage there 6-3 as we go on to our next board. It is a match point, Kai. You need to get this one right to stay in the game, or at least tie it up, and you could still possibly get back. Buzz, when you know what I'm talking about. Strength. Moon. Lovers.
Unless I'm very much mistaken.
Yes, Car.
Are these all tarot cards?
You got it, yes. Major Arcana. Tarot cards I will accept there. Very well played after just 3 there and pulling that chevron back. Yeah, 21 clues in that one. Tower, Temperance, Star, Judgment World, Hermit again, Fool, Death, Magician, Emperor, Chariot, Justice, Wheel of Fortune, Hanged Man, Empress, Hierophant, Devil, and High Priestess. Proogs still with the advantage, so it is still a match point at this point. Because of Proogs, if you win this one, then you win the match. Buzz, when you know what I'm talking about. Pons alias. Castradiva. Cataractonium. Isca Dumnoniorum. Proves for the match.
I recognise some of these. I think they're Roman names for places in Britain.
It's a paraphrase of what I've got on the card, but it is correct. Yes, Latin names of UK places. Very well played. You'd have gone on to see Tremontian, Venta Silurum, Novia Magus Reginorum, Lugavalum, Iboracum, Aquae Sulis, Glascoium, Londinium, and Mancunium. Oh, what a game, and proves you've done it again. The comeback from behind, the strategy has paid off. Very many congratulations. You are our winner.
Well played.
Thank you. I'd just like to clarify, there was no strategy there. That was me grasping for straws at the end. I'm stunned that happened. But well done, Carr, for beating me first half.
It was a good game all around. Carr, commiserations, getting through the first round, but not quite enough to get through the second round. But have you had a good time?
Yeah, I hesitated on the crab because I thought crab as well, and just hesitated. It's just so annoying.
Well, that's what it's about. Yes, you don't want to risk locking yourself out and giving away the clues later on. But hey, you played an absolute blinder there. You're getting a good lead at the beginning, and you definitely gave Proogs the runs for his money. But it's been lovely having you, and hopefully see you again soon.
Yeah.
And as for Proogsy, very well done. That's 2 in a row you've done now. Obviously, this is the first of the second round matches, but I can tell you that in the quarterfinals, you will be playing the winner of Samster versus Derek.
Wow.
Which is A thought I'm sure will fill you with great joy.
Yes. I mean, I don't like my tactic of leaving it to the last minute for winning. And I think whoever I play out of those two, I probably won't manage to do it again. But I will ask in the minor glory for the moment. So thank you for that. I enjoyed it.
Very well played. Lovely having you here. And hopefully we'll see you all very soon.
Thank you. Cheerio.
I'm going to pop myself back into the broadcast studio at this point. Hopefully we'll have fewer sound issues as we move on. So that's our first second round game of Buzz Off right there. Prue's taken the victory. All that's left is for me to pick a title. I like this. I don't know why. It's so silly, but I really like that. That could be my winner. This is nice. I'm not going to win this. It's the end of the cabbage as we know it. I quite like that, the REM reference there. Laurel's barking mad that you've both been trying to rest on her. I did say resting on your laurels a couple of times. Someone here's just gone for Proogs, which is very nice. So Jeff, show us your metalloids. I like that. Yeah. This episode is brought to you by Big Follows. I like that. Oh, I could have picked that one. It's just you got crabs. Some really good suggestions up there. I really like this episode is brought to you by Big Follows. Nominal kudos to you if you came up with that one. I'm not going to pick it because I've read it out. And that's my rule. I do really like that one, though. But I'm going to go with this one just because it's so surreal. I'm feeling a little bit Salvador Dali humour tonight. So well done if you pick this title. Your name will go in the credits and you'll get 30 pennies to go with it. Thank you very much to Cara and Proogs. Stay right there because after the break, we've got our next game between the Lupine 1 and Jogging Chum. I see Lupine in the green room already. Hopefully Jogging Chum will be there shortly. And a pack from JY and Toot combined. Thanks for tuning in. Stay there because after the break, even more Buzz Off. You have been watching I Knighted a Cabbage. And don't go away because right after this very short break, we'll have even more Buzz Off and then, of course, Risky Business in a little while. Stay right there. welcome back to part 2 of Game Night on Tuesday the 2nd of November, where it's time for our second game of Buzz Off tonight. Let's find out who is going to be playing this time around. We have got the Lupine 1 versus Jogging Charm. Good evening to you both.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Lovely to have you both here. Lupine, first of all, apologies, and I should have said this to Proogs and Carl as well. Apologies to you for putting the willies up you a little bit on Saturday when I pinged. Yes, it's Buzz Off in 2 hours. Lupine sent me quite a how would you describe it, Lupine?
No,
panicky.
Yes. You see, I've been out of the flat for the last couple of weeks because remember I've been in doing it up.
Yes. It's I got a message from Lupine. Oh, sorry, that's my bad. I rather screwed the scheduling up, but we are in as planned this evening. Lupine, how did you get on your first game? Was it against Tipster, I want to say?
Well, I can't remember. All I can remember is that in the panic to find a buzzer, all I could come up with was Pepsi Man.
Pepsi Man. Nice. Well, you are here in round 2 and buzzing off against Jogging Charm tonight. Jogging Charm, hello.
Hello.
I have to say, and we'll get a reminder of what your buzzer sounds like in just a moment, but in our household, your buzzer is the one that has had the most impact, I have to say. And I will tell you more about that as and when you buzz in. But so thank you for that. I'm very grateful to you.
No worries.
How did you get on in round number 1? Obviously, you won. Did you have a good time? Was it a tight game? Do you recall?
Yeah, I think it was a similar case to the contestants in the last round, where it was a bit of a comeback victory. Definitely felt like I rode my luck a little bit, but.
Yes, you were up against Cetra, who was playing from space, if I recall. So, how'd you fancy your chances going off against Ralph tonight?
I'll be happy if I get one thing right.
Well, hopefully for you, you'll get a few more than that. But of course, you're both battling it out for the title of quarter finalist. And if you want to come and join this room, Lupine, we'll hear that Lupine sounds like this. Yes, indeed. And Jogging Chum sounds like this.
It's a chunky.
I don't know why, we've just been saying that all the time at each other around the house, and then Dylan evolved it into "it's a puppy" every time Dexter walked into the room. Going, "It's a puppy," which was quite cute. And we now say that a lot. So, as ever, if you're watching along in the audience and you see something meme-worthy or amusing and you want to suggest a title, exclamation mark, followed by your title suggestion to Persephone's Twitch bot, and I'll pick my favourite at the end. Of course, they're all anonymised, so I don't pick ones based on authors, though. At this stage in proceedings, I am starting to get a bit of an idea of the ones that might have been written by whom. Doesn't mean I'm not going to pick them. If they make me laugh, then they make me laugh. Humour is also subjective. What is not subjective, though, are the answers to these questions. Let's go to round number 1. Round 1 is the Trivia Search 12x12 crossword grid. 1 category, 5 words relating to that category hidden within the grid. All you've got to do is hit your buzzer and then tell me what the word is that you can see. If you buzz and are correct, you get a point. You get one of the words. First to find 3 wins the point. First to 2 points wins the round. Additionally, if you go ahead of your opponent, you set their 30-second clock. If they run out of time, then you win the point. Letters will be taken out of the word search grid, increasing in speed as the round goes on. Yes, if you buzz and are incorrect, you're frozen out for 10 seconds. You both know the drill, and hopefully the audience do too as well. Let's go on to the first board. And...
Sorry to interject quickly.
Cool.
Can I use space to buzz in? Or is it a click?
Pass. I do not know the answer to that question.
In which case, can you give me 5 seconds to get my mouse?
Yes, of course.
I do apologise.
I think you might be able to. We'll be able to find out in round 2, but this one, since it's a speed round, maybe try the spacebar, but then have the mouse clicked right over it, and then if spacebar works, then
yes,
you're all good.
I'll just turn on my mouse quickly.
Cola's telling me enter to buzz, apparently.
Enter, okay.
Apparently that might work.
Okay, that works fine.
That could be something that's worth trying as well. So, here we go. Trivia search number 1. The category is cycling races. Pack from J White and Toot combined. Ooh, a slow burn to start with. Lupine going to break the deadlock. What have you seen?
Kieran.
Kieran is right. Good spot. You're off the mark. Jogging Chum, your clock's on. Lupine to go 2 ahead.
Madison.
Madison is also correct. 2 ahead. Jogging Chum's got to find all 3, or at least 2 of them, to stop that clock. That's coming out a bit quicker now. Jogging Chum to pull one back.
Omnium.
Omnium is there, yes. Still need to find 1 more if you want to stop your clock.
It's a chunky.
With just a couple of seconds to spare, Jogging Chum.
Let's go with Musp.
Musp. It's good, but it's not the one. You're frozen out for 10 seconds. And Jogging Chum is going to try and win it without the clock running out. So, Lupine is going to try and stop it without the clock running out.
Sprint.
Yeah, Sprint is there. There you go for 3. 1 missing answer that was up there, which was Pursuit. Pursuit. Across the diagonal there. 3-1. Lupine taking that first point. Let's go on to board number 2. Category is World War I battles. Again, both players taking a bit of time at the beginning. And Lupine again, first to break the deadlock here. What have you seen?
Cambrail.
One more time?
Cambrail.
Can you spell it for me?
Cambrail.
Is not an answer. I'm afraid you're frozen out for 10 seconds.
It's a chunky.
Jogging Chum.
Jutland.
Jutland is a correct answer there. You're off the mark. Lupine, your clock's on. You'll be unstuck in just a moment. There you are. You're back in.
It's a chunky.
Jogging Chum for 2.
Algets.
Can you spell it for me?
Algets.
Not a right answer, I'm afraid. You are frozen out for 10 seconds. Lupine looking for one to even the scores and stop the clock. Jogging Chummy back in. Here's Lupine.
Cambra.
Spell it for me.
Cambra.
Is not an answer, I'm afraid. You're frozen out for 10 seconds.
It's a chunky.
Jogging Chum.
Is it Cambrai? Cambr.
Yes. What's the last letter?
AI.
AI, yes. Cambrai. That feels slightly like a rarefied buzz out, but that's the name of the game. Lupine.
Mons.
Mons is there. Yes, definitely Mons is there. To win the board, Jogging Chum.
Verdun.
Verdun, yes. Verdun is there. Well played. Oh, that feels so unfair slightly there, Lupine. Cambrail and then Cambra.
It's totally fair. Military history isn't my finest subject.
not your area. Well, there was one more up there, which was...
Yeah, I just saw it.
Amiens. So it's 1 apiece, and we go to the 3rd of the trivia search boards, and the category is Geological Rocks. Lupine.
Granite.
Granite is there.
It's a chunky.
And Jogging Chum.
Dolomite.
Dolomite is also there. Stopping the clock as soon as it's come on. We're a little bit quicker off the buzzer here. Lupine's in again.
Shale.
Shale is there. And Jogging Chum's clock staying on a little longer this time.
It's a chunky.
And to turn it off again.
Limestone.
Limestone, yes, limestone is there. 2 apiece. Next one wins. Let's see if I can find it before you do. Then again, I do know what I'm looking for. Ah, there it is. Can confirm is there. Who's it gonna be? Letters coming out thick and fast now. And Lupine thinks he spotted it.
Basalt.
Basalt is the one we're after. Well spotted on the diagonal in the middle there. Oh, after a very, very close game, going all the way down to the final word in the final grid, it is Lupine with the early advantage. You've won that chevron. And 5-4 as we go into the second round. Lupine with the advantage, but very, very close between the two players in that round. Could be in for an interesting match. Let's go on to round number 2. Round 2 is the auction house. You'll be given a category. You need to bid how many things in that category you can name, and then your opponent has an opportunity to outbid you, +1, +2, +3, or they can challenge you to name them. If you succeed and you do name all the ones that you bid, you win the point. If you don't, your opponent wins the point. First to 2 points wins the round and the chevron. Simple as that. Here we go. First category is movies spun off from Saturday Night Live sketches. Jogging Chum, you're opening the bidding. Would you like to start with 1, 2, or 3?
2, please.
We're going to start with 2, okay. Lupine, +1, +2, +3, or a challenge?
+1.
+1. We're up to 3. Jogging Chum, we're back with you.
Name them.
Challenge has been laid down at just 3. Lupine. 3 movies spun off from Saturday Night Live sketches. Starting with Wayne's World. It's good for 1. 2 more. And moving straight on to Wayne's World 2, which is also there. Can you name another? MacGruber for the point. Very well played, taking that first one. Could you have done any more, Lupine?
No, that was it. I remembered MacGruber as a parody of MacGyver, and Wayne's World and Wayne's World 2 are probably the most famous ones.
Yes, was that Mike Myers?
I have to be honest, I totally forgot about Wayne's World. So.
Jogging Chum, could you have done any more if you'd forgotten Wayne's World?
Coneheads is one of them, I believe.
Coneheads is one of them, yes.
And there's another one that I'm forgetting the title of off the top of my head.
But what other
it's
ones?
like the weird-looking bald guy with the glasses and the big green coat.
I have to say, I couldn't have named any, if I'm being completely honest, but the ones you could have had: A Night at the Roxbury, Blues Brothers 2000, It's Pat, Stuart Saves His Family, Superstar, The Blues Brothers, and The Ladies' Man. That were the other options there. Lupine taking that first point. Very well played. Let's go on to the next category. Countries that the Sahara Desert spans, excluding the Sahel. I'm just going to point my TV remote at the TV in case it doesn't turn off. Jogging Chum, you're opening the bidding here. Would you like to go 1, 2, or 3?
3.
Starting with 3. Lupine, +1, +2, +3, or a challenge?
Name them.
Okay, challenge has been laid down. Jogging Chum, 3 countries that the Sahara Desert spans, excluding the Sahel. And you're typing into the little box here.
I have no idea what the Sahel is, so wish me luck.
It's a chunky.
We're starting with Chad. This is good for 1.
It's a chunky.
Moving on to the Sudan. Good for 2. 1 more. And you've got the point.
It's a chunky.
And Niger to finish off. Does the Sahara span Niger? Yes, it does. Very well played. There's your 3. Could you have done any more?
I could name countries in that area, but I have no idea whether it meets the requirements of the question. I wasn't really confident on those 3, to be honest with you.
So the Sahel is the ecoclimatic and biogeographic realm of transition in Africa between the Sahara to the north and the Sudanian savanna to the south. So it's a sort of arid sort of bit.
Okay.
Which other countries would you have gone for if you'd have to name a few more?
Like Mali.
Mm-hmm.
Like Burkina Faso, like stuff.
That would have been a loss of the round at Burkina Faso.
Okay.
Algeria, Egypt, Libya, Mali, Mauritania, Morocco, Tunisia, and of course Western Sahara, which is its own country. Once again, we are at a deadlock, 1 apiece, and we're going to go to the final board, and the category is Top 15 best-selling NES games. Lupine, you are opening the bidding. Would you like to start with 1, 2, or 3?
3.
Starting strong. Jogging Chum, +1, +2, +3, or a challenge?
+2.
Moving to 5. Lupine?
+2.
Another 2. Takes us to 7. Jogging Chum?
Name them.
Okay, challenge has been set, Lupine. 7 of the top 15 best-selling NES games. Starting off with Super Mario Bros. Or Bros, if you prefer. It's good. And similar strategy to your earlier one, Super Mario Bros. 2. Yes, the international version of Super Mario Bros. 2 did make the cut. 1 and 2 are both there. Is 3 there? Yes, it is. 4 to go now. The Legend of Zelda. Yes, it's there. And Metroid. Is Metroid there? It's not, I'm afraid. There is no Metroid in the top 15. Other ones you could have had: Baseball, Dr. Mario, Dragon Quest III, Duck Hunt, Excite Bike, Golf, Kung Fu, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Tetris, and Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link. Would have been good, but unfortunately not Metroid. And so with that, advantage passes back to Jogging Chum. You've got 2 lights lit, and the second round is yours. And the advantage now with Jogging Chum at 5 plays 4 in the other direction. A bit of back and forth going on here. Let's see what difference round 3 can make. Round 3 is the Time Warp. The Time Warp. You'll be shown a numerical question or statement, and you need to stop or press the button when you think the slider is pointing to the year or number relating to the question. It's 15 seconds to go from the start to the middle, and then the middle to the other side. 2 years. One of you go first, one of you goes second. Whoever is closest to your year will win the point. First 2 points wins the round. Okie dokie. Let's go take a look at the first Time Warp, and the question is... Jogging Chum, you're on. When were the first members of the Country Music Hall of Fame inducted? Sometime between 1939 and 1972. Quite a narrow beam, but it'll still be 15 seconds. Slider starts now.
It's a chunky.
Going at 1963. Lupine for you, sometime between 1972 and 2005. When were the first members of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inducted? Slider starts now. 1977, 1963 and 1977. Both going quite close to the midpoint here. Let's have a look. The correct answers are... 1961 for the Country Music Hall of Fame, just 2 away there, Jogging Chum. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame a little bit later, 1986, 9 out, so Jogging Chum taking that first point. Let's go on to our second Time Warp. And it's going to be Lupine to buzz first. When was the so-called Good Parliament? Sometime between 1340 and 1610. And your slider starts now. Nice. 14 nice is where you're stopping. 1469. Jogging Chum, sometime between 1610 and 1880. When was the so-called Short Parliament? Slider starts now.
It's a chunky.
1741 is where you are stopping. Either of these familiar to either of you?
No.
No.
No. Okay, so blind stabs in the dark. Let's have a look and see who was closest.
Oh.
Neither of you were particularly close, but Lupine there getting closest 93 away. 1376 was the Good Parliament. Almost exactly 100 years out, Jogging Chum. 101. The Short Parliament was 1640. 101 away. So for the third round in a row, it is one apiece, and we go to a deciding board. Jogging Chum, you're in first. Sometime between 1890 and 1955. When was the microwave patented? Slider starts now.
It's a chunky.
1929 is where you're going. Lupine, for you, sometime between 1955 and 2020. When was the slow cooker patented? Slider starts now. (1976) is where you're stopping. Okie dokie. Can reveal that the correct answers are 1945 for the microwave, 16 away. Not a lot between it, 24 away. The slow cooker was patented as late as the year 2000, which I found a little bit difficult to believe because I'm sure I had slow cooked meals when I was growing up as a kid in the 90s, but maybe it just hadn't been patented. But yes, as late as the year 2000. So, Jogging Chum, the closer one there, 16 away. That is the end of round 3, and it's going to be another chevron to Jogging Chum. So, 6 plays 3. 6 plays 3. And it's going to come down to this round. Advantages with Jogging Chum, but we have seen stranger things than this happen before. And Lupin, I think you said you did have a bit of a comeback on the last game you played. Could be looking to repeat the experience. Let's go and take a look at the final round. I'm sure you both know what it's called. It is indeed on the buzzer. You'll be shown a series of seemingly unconnected things. All you've got to do is hit the buzzer and tell me when you know what it is I'm talking about. If you get it right, you win a chevron straight away. If you get it wrong, you're frozen out for 3 clues, giving your opponents some free information. Very best of luck to you both. Round 4 is on the buzzer. Buzz when you know what I'm talking about. Jaywalkers Private, USA. Tuggeranong, Australia. Imperial of Constantinople, Turkey. Spanish Park, Colombia. Of Ashurbanipal, Iraq. Palafoxiana, Mexico. Grand People's Study House, North Korea. Indianapolis Public, USA. Of Parliament, Canada.
It's a chunky.
Jogging Chum, gonna have a guess.
No, I think I've messed up here. Are these palaces?
They are not palaces, I'm afraid. You're frozen out for 3 clues. 3 free pieces of information coming to Lupine, one starting with this. Royal Portuguese Reading Room, Brazil. British, UK. Royal of Alexandria, Egypt. That's the final clue. Lupine, you're going to have a guess? What do you think it is?
Library.
They are libraries. You were very close with palaces. Yes, they're famous libraries in hiding. Very well played. So, Lupine looking to try and even it out a bit. Joggy Chum still with the advantage. 5 plays 4 as we go on to the next board. Buzz when you know what I'm talking about. Screw in bushes. Steel nuts. Chain. Tapered pins.
It's a chunky.
Yes, Jogging Chum.
Are these pieces of a Meccano set?
They're not, but it's a good guess, and I like it a lot. It's a good guess, but it's
I
not
just
right.
said that as well.
I'm afraid you're frozen out for 3 clues. Lupine, the next one is this. Brass bell. Mainspring. Crank key. Jogging Chum back in on the next clue. Ratchet wheels. Mechanical hands. Roman numeral dial. Lupine.
Parts of a grandfather clock.
Yeah, I'll take that. Parts of a clock. Clock components is what we're after there. The last 2 clues, you'd have seen pendulum, and finally cuckoo. Yes, parts of a clock. And with that, Lupine has stolen the advantage back. 5 plays 4 in Lupine's favour. Let's go on to the next board. Buzz when you know what I'm talking about. The protagonist of Woody Allen's Love and Death. Fantasy artist who drew the poster for National Lampoon's Vacation. Loser of the World Chess Championship 1972 to Bobby Fischer. Subject of a Mussorgsky opera based on a Pushkin play. Creepy Crawly in a song by The Who. Rocky and Bullwinkle antagonist, once played by Jason Alexander. Dr. Zhivago author. Lupine.
Boris.
Boris is what we're after there, yes. People or characters named Boris. You've gone on to
Yes, I was
see.
trying to work out the one not named Natasha.
Oh, right, yes. You've gone on to see there Frankenstein and Imhotep actor born William Henry Pratt, a German who became the youngest men's singles champion at Wimbledon in 1985, first president of Russia from 1991 to 1999, and the current Prime Minister of the UK with the surname Johnson. Ow. Just banged my knee on my desk, how very clumsy of me. On we go, 6 plays 3, and it's a match point. Jogging Chum, you need this one to stay alive. Buzz when you know what I'm talking about. Mozzarella dippers. Apple pie. Lupine.
McDonald's menu.
Yes, it's stuff on a McDonald's menu. Very well played. Items from a UK McDonald's menu. You'd have gone on to see the sweet chili chicken one, breakfast roll with ketchup, cheeseburger, quarter pounder with cheese, chicken legend, filet of fish, McSpicy, Big Mac, Oreo McFlurry, and chicken McNuggets. Lupine, you've done it. The comeback king is coming back once again with a score of 7-2. Our winner is the Lupine one. Yeah, we have mozzarella sticks over here. Oh, I think they're good, Samstar. I enjoy them a lot. I have far too many of them when I go to McDonald's. Oh, Jogging Chum. What a glorious game you've given us there. Absolutely superb play. Just losing out to Lupine at the end. He came in on the back foot and just couldn't hang on to that lead. Oh, but have you had a good time?
Yeah, I did much better than I thought I would. Well played, Lupine.
Excellent. And Lupine, of course, you will progress to the next round. Do you know who you'll be facing?
No.
You will be facing the winner of Serial Quizzer versus We Like Shapes. So that...
very good luck to them.
Absolutely. Verify the winner is Ralph. So yes, we'll find out more about that. But the first two players are into our quarterfinals now. Peter joining earlier, and now Ralph as well. Both of you, thank you very much for playing. Jogging Chum, I hope you'll stick around for the rest of the stream. Lupine, I hope you'll stick around for the rest of the stream as well. But we will see you in the next round. Thank you both for playing. We'll see you soon.
See you for those Vestigons.
Yeah, see you for the Vestigons. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, so all that's left for me to do is pick a title, and my goodness gracious me, we have got quite a lot to choose from. Let me have a quick flick through this. A library is a palace for books. I do like that. Apparently Wayne's World 3 and Wayne's World 4 don't exist. I wouldn't know. I've never seen one. Boris is not a spicy legend. Can anyone hear a doggo? Yes, I can. Geological rocks and geological rolls. That's very clever. I like that. It's a chunky. It's duck hunt. Duck hunt. Okay. Nice. Lupine jogging is wonderful exercise. Nice play on the names there. I like that one. I like that one a lot. Dexter, will you be quiet? We don't need your opinion just now. Putting the willies up you all since 2021. Should have gone for Super Mario 4 and 5. Slow cooker's very slowly patented. I like that. The only good parliament is a short parliament. Yeah. The quest for the buzz-off mouse has begun. This is a title for this episode. This is a title for this episode too. Let's see. Watch this Saturday Night Live anyway. There's some good ones up there. There are some good ones. Let's go with... There was one I liked. This is sort of a nice play on a theme. And I don't often reference the names of players in the game, but I did like this one. So thank you very much for watching. I do hope you'll stick around. I was going to go top up my wine glass, but then after the break, we are going to be playing the Bestigons game, which is Risky Business as written by Jay White and proofed by Sam. So a lovely pack we've got lined up for you. I do hope you'll stick around for it, and I'll see you in just a few minutes' time. Congratulations again to the Lupine one. And you have been watching Jogging Chum invents the Meccano slow cooker. And stay right there, because in just a few short minutes' time, we will be playing everyone's favourite hexagon game. It is Risky Business, coming right up in a few minutes. Don't touch that dial. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the third and final part of Game Night on this Tuesday evening, Tuesday the 2nd of November, where it's time for Risky Business with a lovely little pack written here by JY, as proof by Samster. Thank you very much to the both of you. And gold, silver and bronze medals up for grabs here, and if you want to play, you need to type in that lobby code. That one, ATAR. Type it in, and you'll be brought into the game. Need an extra R, Claire. At the moment, it's nearly a Star Wars vehicle. All-terrain armoured transportation, I believe. The AT-AT. As it is, it's just a fairly common typo. Leave me alone, Kira. As if you're calling me a nerd. Nerd! I'm the king of the nerds. Are there any risks? Very many risks in this game, Quizface. Nearly an old school game console, very much so. I hardly knew her. Avatar. Nice. Come join the game. 24 viewing so far. Do come and join in if you'd like to play. Oh, yeah. Opportunity. I don't know what key this is in. Kira, what key is this in? It's in... Is it in G? Oh, there's more. And then we bring in... Oh, no, that one. Not that one. Number 9. We can do some trumpet stuff if you like, yeah? Hours of fun! Yeah, Ash is making a cameo here. The problem is I can't really play I can't play jazz in G. I can only play jazz in E flat. So I need to see if I find the transpose box. If I can, I'll be in the element. Where's transpose? I haven't found that one yet. Is it menu? Oh Christ, no, it's not that. Exit. Yeah, I'm not really very good at G. Okay, let's just do one more little thing. Let's put some. Oh yeah, some of this. Oh shit, no, not that one. That one. That's enough of that. Sorry, I'm back. Back in the room. I got distracted by my instrument of all the instruments. Anyway, that's the machine, but I'll get to do more jazz stuff. A message from our sponsor, Oni91_573.
Welcome to Jazz Club, Nice.
Welcome to Jazz Club Nice. Thank you for the 100 bits there, Rody. And yeah, maybe I should do a jazz night. Oh, I just got a message on Facebook Messenger. It turns out it's from Kira, texting me, messaging me all of the key signatures to all of the songs, all of the features. Also know the key signature. I can sort of BS my way through it. I've turned it off now, so we won't carry on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 25 players in. So that is how many we're going to be having in Risky Business tonight. And yeah. When they moved house, I got banned from playing the piano at the last place. That is the end of the sting. Let's lock it up and play Risky Business. I have got a choir sound on here, I think. Have I got a choir sound? That's... right, it's the wrong game. No, that's the one. Something like that. Right. Yeah, G major, I find G major quite tedious as well. It has its moments. I mean, this is... Oh, that's quite nice, but right, chord arrangement of the weakest thing. I probably could do. I've got too many things I need to arrange at the moment, and yeah, I'll add it to the ever increasing list. Right, 25 of you in to play Risky Business. I hope that you all stuck around through the brief musical interlude. Apologies for that. Sorry, not really sorry. This is Risky Business. It's been written by Jay White. Let's go to round one and explain the rules. Round one is called Favourable Odds. You'll be presented with a question and 5 options. More than one of the options may be a correct answer, but you need only submit one letter, A through E, for each question within 15 seconds. Number of correct answers reduces with each question, whilst the amount of points you score increases. Answering a question incorrectly at any time will reduce your score to 0. So do tread carefully. Abstention is an option for the first 3 questions, won't affect your score. To play question 4, you must choose to risk your point when prompted. You must also have some risk to risk. If you don't want to play, do nothing. Your score will be banked and then it can't be touched. But question 4 has 5 options, only 1 correct answer. If you pick the right one, your score is doubled. Otherwise, you lose everything. And bear in mind, for question 4, you only see the options. You don't see the question. There are a total of 3 sets of 4 questions in round 1 with a maximum of 60 points available. Right, if we're all ready, I'm going to have a sip of wine. Playing the piano makes me thirsty. And here we go. Good luck, have fun. Here's round 1. Question 1. Options are Happy Valley, Fleabag, Orange is the New Black, Gilmore Girls, Euphoria. Name a TV show created and written by a female screenwriter. Just waiting for Energia here. Energy may have gone off during the jazz interlude. Euphoria was the only wrong answer up there. Anything else would have scored you 2 points. Fleabag, the most popular answer. Orange is the New Black. Happy Valley and Gilmore Girls, all correct. Well played. Let's go on. Question number 2. This one's worth 3 if you can find me a right answer. Remember, you lose everything if you're wrong. You can abstain without penalty. Options are Cork, Wick, Dingwall, Newcastle West, Dingle. Name a town or city in the Republic of Ireland. A few wipeouts happening here. This one's also in G. Wick and Dingwall were incorrect. Cork, Newcastle West and Dingle, the correct answers. Nobody going for Newcastle West. The other 2 are from Scotland, though County Wicklow is in Ireland, but not Wick. Most people getting points there, going up to 5. Tadari, Tapstock, John Chum, Sparrowcastle, G. Isons wiping out, taking you back to 0. Let's go on to the next question. 5 points if you can give me one of the 2 correct answers to this, but a wipeout if you're wrong. No penalty for abstaining. Remember, you need some risk to play question 4. Here are the options for question 3. Bellini, French 75, French Martini, Boulevardier, French Connection. Name a cocktail containing a type of wine. Drinking this wine at the moment. We bought like 3 boxes of it for the concert, which equated to 9 bottles. It's they didn't have any ones that I knew of. It's some Chilean Sauvignon Blanc, and it is fine, is how I would describe it. I wouldn't buy it again in a hurry, but it was sort of left over from the concert, so I sort of didn't. Well, I did pay for it, but it was sort of absorbed out of the expenses of the concert, so that's nice. French 75 and Bellini were the right answers. A Bellini, I believe, is that Prosecco and peach schnapps? French 75, no idea what that one is. French Martini, French Connection, and Boulevardier were all incorrect. Quite a lot of people said, yeah, 19 Crimes is good. That's a red wine, though. I finished that at the weekend. No, I didn't. I finished it last night. Quite a few people abstaining, but preserving their 5 points. 4 players wiping out to Dire Energy, Nata NG Eisens, you won't be able to risk on this next question. Quite a few players playing and getting up to 5 points, but a number of players there on 10 will have the maximum available risk if they want to play it on this next question. Remember, where was the sound there? Was there no sound? Have I got sound? Did you hear sound? Did you hear a whoosh sound? I definitely didn't hear a whoosh sound then. I might have to do the piano sound. Maybe there was a funny moment. Okay, well, let's find out. 5 options, only one of them is correct. Bank or risk. R if you want to risk, otherwise, leave it blank and we'll put it in the bank. Options are... Oh, there we go. Gruyere, Cheddar, Edam, Manchego, Roquefort. Bank or risk? It's just a major third at the end. BG. Now, let's see. Quite a number of people are risking there. A number of people putting points in the bank. Mark, Bigman, Aaron, 2, and Starsky Core putting the maximum of 10 into the bank. Lupine, Oni, Claire risking the maximum of 10. Bruce, Tabstop, Quizface, Brand New Hello, John Chum, Shapes, and David all risking 5. Good luck. If you abstain on this one, it's treated as wrong. So if you're in play, you've got to give me an answer. Only one of these is right and worth double points. Good luck. Here's your question. Name the oldest Mesolithic skeleton, blank man, discovered in Britain in 1903 and, ironically, lactose intolerant. Oh, just over half getting it right there. 6 out of 10 getting the correct answer, which is Cheddar, discovered in 1903. The Cheddar man who had dark skin and hair but light-coloured eyes lived around 10,000 years ago. Well done if you got that. Roquefort, Manchego, Gruyere and Edam were the wrong answers. Bad luck to Brand New Halo, Jogging Chum, Shapes and David wiping out back to 0. But don't worry, we've got plenty of time to make up those points. Let's put them in the bank. Lupine, Oni, Claire with an early lead of 20. Number of players there on 10 as well, quite a few 5s and a few players yet to score. Let's go on back to the start, as it were. 4 correct answers out of 5 here, 2 points if you can find one of them. Options are Tom Watson, Colin Morikawa, Tiger Woods, Jordan Spieth, Gary Player. Name a golfer who won the British Open Championship before the age of 25. Okay, I'm going to have to sit and think about that, aren't I? It's the mini 7th. Something like that. Everybody who played Give Me a Right answer there. Useless Noisemaker, Kira and Giaz is sitting out of that one. But no one going for the wrong answer. Tom Watson, 56% going for Tiger Woods, 32% for Jordan Spieth, and 4% for Gary Player. Very well played. Let's go on. Next question. 3 correct answers up here. 3 points if you can find one of them. Options are Aretha Franklin, Alice Walker, Alice Dunbar Nelson, Aaron Douglas, Langston Hughes. Name an influential figure of the Harlem Renaissance in early 20th century USA. And you've got a 60% chance of finding one of the right answers. Aretha Franklin and Alice Walker were incorrect. Alice Dunbar Nelson, Aaron Douglas, and Langston Hughes were all correct. Well done to the 11 players who played and got that one right. 5 players sitting it out, and a number of players wiping out on that question. Bad luck. One more chance to accrue some risk before question 4 or question 8, whichever way you want to read it. Here we go. 2 correct answers, 5 points if you can find one of them. Options are clove, cinnamon, cardamom, cumin, coriander seed. Name a spice present in the basic version of authentic Chinese 5-spice mix, according to BBC Good Food. Pretty close that time. Ooh, a bit of a mixed board there. Quite a few abstentions, quite a few getting it right, but a huge number of players wiping out there. I mean, Oni with the 20 points in the bank can afford to be a little bit more laissez-faire about this, but he doesn't want to get too fast and loose here, as yes, could end up falling behind. We've got 4 players with the maximum risk: Claire, 2, Innes, and brand new Halo, and they've all got a different number of amount of points in the bank as well. Lupine, Colo, and Tadaru also getting that one right. Big Man, Aaron, Apodo, ADME, and David sitting it out and hoping for some luck on the risk question. Clove and cinnamon were the right answers. Cardamom, cumin, coriander seed, all wrong, I'm afraid. The 5 traditional spices are cinnamon, clove, fennel seed, star anise, and Sichuan peppercorn. Yeah, that's how that goes. Right. On we go then. Question number 4 of the set. Remember, if you risk, you've got to play. You can't abstain. It's treated as wrong. But if you want to risk based on these options, double points if you get it right, but minus everything if you get it wrong. Options are Crash Blossom, Dancing Girls, Naked Man Orchid, Hot Lips, Devil's Hand. Bank or risk? To these Ben's nickname. What it's Ben's Saturday night. Just a 3. Apodo, Nueva, ABME, and Digital David having a go. Apodo with 5 at risk, ABME and David with 2. Best of luck to you 3. Here is the question. Name a term that means an ambiguously worded headline whose meaning can be interpreted in the wrong way. And there we go, Apodo and ABME finding the right answers. David crashing out, going for Naked Man Orchid, which was not the right answer. Crash Blossom. The other 4 are actual plant names, apparently. Never heard of a Naked Man Orchid, but there we go. So, well done, Apodo Nueva and ABME, putting some risk into the bank there. Let's do that now. Claire now with the lead of 30, Lupine second with 27, Oni and Toot tied in third with 20. Let's go on to the final set of 4, starting with this. 2 points if you find one of the 4 right answers here. Here they are. Le Tremor, Sedia, L'accent grave or grave, L'accent aigu, L'accent circonflexe. Name a French accent that appears on the E. 4 of those are right. Oh, Sparrow, you found the one wrong answer up there. Bad luck. As has Quiz Face. Yes, a Sadia is the little number 5 thing that goes underneath the C. Someone will type it into the chat in a minute. Tres beans, mate. Tres beans. Thanks. Yeah. Le Tremor, the grave accent, and I'm assuming the aigu is the acute accent. One goes down, one goes up. Tremor, I'm not sure about. I think the circonflex presumably is the circumflex, which is the little hat. Ah, there we go, Lupine and Apodo Nuevo getting there as well. Yes, C with the little 5 underneath it. Sedia is a Spanish, as in Barcelona. Yes, indeed. So everyone getting 2 points apart from Quizface and Sparrow there. Let's go on. 3 of these are right. 3 points if you can find one. Here they are. The Hellcat Spangled Shalala. Stay frosty, royal milk tea. Why'd you only call me when you're high? You'll shoot your eye out. Tell that Mick he just made my list of things to do today. Name a song released by the band Fall Out Boy. A lot of red up there. Why'd you only call me when you're high and the Hellcat Spangled Shalala are both by the Arctic Monkeys. I could have told you Why'd you only call me when you're high was Arctic Monkeys. I would have really struggled on the Fall Out Boy, and despite being a self-proclaimed big fan, I'll probably go with You'll Shoot Your Eye Out. That sounds vaguely familiar from something. But yes, the Hellcat Spangled Shalala and Why'd You Only Call Me When You're High are both incorrect answers, but well done to everyone who gave me a right answer. Quite a few people on the maximum of 5, 3 people abstaining, and a lot of wipeouts. One more chance to build up some risk before the end of this round. 2 of these are right, 5 points if you can find one. Options are Harry S. Truman, Herbert Hoover, Dwight D. Eisenhower, Woodrow Wilson, Jimmy Carter. Name a former US president that represented the Republican Party. Claire sneaking an answer in the nick of time. Herbert Hoover and Dwight D. Eisenhower were both Republican presidents. Harry S. Truman, Woodrow Wilson, and Jimmy Carter all represented the Democrats. Excuse me. Well done if you got one of those 2. We've got 5 players with 10. Claire 2, Brand New Hello to Daru and Energia all on 10 points. In this tab slot, both on 7. Lupine, Mark, Pruse, Quizface, Starskunk, AB Me, Moonling, Sparrow, Jogging Chum, Shapes, and David all on 5. Everyone else, I'm afraid, wiping out on that one. So, chance to double or quits now if you've got some risk available. Or if you want to risk, you only see the options. Remember, abstaining is treated as wrong. If you do risk, you must give me an answer. Only one of these is right. Double points if you're right. Wipe out if you're not. Good luck. Options are lime, loam, lime, again, lame, loom. Bank or risk? A lot of risk going on here. Lime, loam, lime, lame, loom. Quite a few players risking on this question, from 10 right down to 5. 14 players wanting to risk on this question. Good luck to you. Here it is. Name a tick-borne disease that affects both humans and animals. All the green coming in. Quizface, can you make it a perfect board? Hey, there we go. We love to see it. Yes, it's Lyme disease, everyone in play. Getting the correct answer, 56% of you who were active for that. Very well done. Claire, too, Brand New Halo and Energy are doing that hasn't got a name for it actually, but maxing out on 20 points there. Innocent Tabslot taking 14. Everyone else who's green there taking 10. Everyone who is in the blue, I'm afraid no points from that set of 4. You may have points in the bank, just Natha and G. Eisens yet to get off the mark. Let's put the points in the bank and check out the scores at the end of round 1. Claire taking an early lead here with 50, Toots in second with 40, Lupine in third with 37. We've got Brand New Halo there in, focus on the right window, in fourth with 30. Innis has got 29, Tabstock 24. We've then got a 6-way between Mark, Pruse, Oni, Energia, Quizface and Starskunk all on 20. AVMe's got 19, Apodo, Tadaru, Moonling, Big Man Aaron on 15, Colo on 12, Jogging Chum and Sparrow Castle on 10. Kira, Shapes, David on 5, and Natha and G. Eisens are yet to score. Hello, darling.
Hello. All right.
We're playing risky business.
I can see. I can hear.
Yes. Yeah, my voice does carry, rather.
Hi, everyone.
That's an E chord there. Right, let's go on to round... Is that what people used to do? Did they do that? That's sort of the rock symbol, isn't it? If you're going to see Iron Maiden, you do that.
Yes, some people did do it. It's not just Iron Maiden.
Iron Maiden or Budweiser, apparently.
Hi, everyone. Dexter's fine. You have probably heard him whilst we were doing all of our chores.
Yes, we have.
We need to give Dylan a little bonus.
Do we?
I think this week. because he
Like
helped with all the washing
a
up.
Tesco bonus point.
No, because he helped do all the washing up and drying up and putting away. He's polished the table and he's mopped all of the floors.
Pog.
He's done really well tonight. And he tried to empty the bin, but the bin bag sort of disintegrated.
Rip.
And he carried all my Katie Roo stuff upstairs for me. I didn't ask him to.
Yeah, why is all your K2 stuff coming upstairs? I thought it lived in the garage.
Well, no, the boots do, but my bag,
okay,
boot
fine.
bag and stuff, he carried it all up for me. So.
How kind. No, not bonus for Dexter. Bonus for Dylan, apparently.
Anyway.
That's a lovely noise he just made. We're going to carry on with our game, but I will take that under advisement. Hello, boy.
Hello.
You all right?
Hard-working hard boy to make up for the fact he didn't go to school today.
Oh yeah, there is that. Right, let's go on. Round number 2. Round 2 is the board game. You'll be presented with a question and 9 options, anything from 4 to 7 of the options will be, let's just say will be a correct answer. 4 to 7 will be a correct answer. Submit as many options as you like within 60 seconds. For this round, syntax is unimportant. You can choose to separate your answer letters with commas, spaces, full stops, or not at all if you prefer. And you can also go one at a time, so A, enter B, enter C, enter, or all in one go, A, B, C, enter, however you prefer. For each correct answer submitted, you do get 5 points, but if you give me any incorrect answers, it will take your score back down to 0. Scores will be banked after each board, and with 3 boards in the round, there's a maximum of 60 to 105 points, depending how many are correct. Anything from 4 to 7 on each board. The very best of luck to you all. You'll go blue once a bid has been registered, and you'll subsequently ping when another bid comes in. Good luck. Here is board number 1. Options are badgerfish, sheepfish, dogfish, antfish, molefish, frogfish, rabbitfish, catfish, cowfish. Identify the animal fish that really exist. Is dogfish here tonight? Your famous dogfish. This one's in a different key. Here come the ticks. Oh, I'm out of time. I was a bit too early. Badgerfish, sheepfish, antfish, molefish were all incorrect there, and just one player going for each of those. Everybody else getting some variation of the correct. Almost everyone getting catfish. All but one player getting catfish, which is an actual thing. As is a dogfish, a cowfish, a frogfish, and a rabbitfish. Very well done to Toot, who got the most, 4 out of 5. Brand New Halo, Tabstop, Oni, Quizface, Moonling, Big Banana, and Jogging Chum, Shapes, all getting 3. Claire, Lupine, Innes, Mark, Proust, Tadaru, Kira, and David, and G. Eisen's all getting 2. Amy, Colo, Sparrowcastle just going for the safe one. There we go. There's no antfish, badgerfish, sheepfish, or molefish. I wish there was a molefish. That'd be awesome. Let's put the points in the bank. Aha! Toot now sharing his lead with Claire, 60 points apiece. Let's go on to the second board. Options are United Kingdom, South Africa, Australia, Germany, Argentina, Norway, France, New Zealand, Chile. Identify the countries that have staked a claim on part of Antarctica. Apologies for that typo. I gotta correct it. There we go. Pretty sure I'll taste Antarctica. There it is. It is now fixed. I'm not going to play on this one. I could improvise a fun bass line. That's not the same as playing. Love the slap bass sound. Yes, I made slap bass option. South Africa and Germany were both incorrect answers. Everything else up there was right. 12% going for South Africa, 20% going for Germany. Everyone else getting some combination of the right answers. There were 7 to choose from: the UK, Australia, Argentina, Norway, France, New Zealand, and Chile. Again, 2 getting the most there, getting 6 out of 7. Energia getting 5 out of 7. Claire, Lupine, Tabstop, Innis, Bigman, Aaron, Shapes, Nata all getting 4. Brand New Header, Jogging Chum, AB Me, Colo, AB Me, Apodo Nuevo and Sparrowcross all getting 3. Mark getting 2 and only just going for the 1. All points, all in the bank. Very well played. Let's put the points in the bank. And 2 now firmly in the lead with 90 points. Claire moves to second with 80. Lupine's in third with 67. Let's go on to the final board of the board game. Take a look at this. Options are Toy Story 4, Parasite, Soul, The Trial of the Chicago 7, The Irishman, Nomadland, The Father, Joker, Minari. Identify the films nominated in 2021 Oscars, including those that won. Oh, it's DuckTales. And there we have it. Toy Story 4, Parasite, The Irishman, and Joker were all wrong answers. They were all in the 2020 Oscars, or possibly 2019, in the case of Toy Story 4. Or was it 2020? I can't remember. But yes, they were all 2020. It was the year that was your big help there. Soul, Nomadland, Minari, The Father, and The Trial of the Chicago 7, which we watched. Good film, actually. Recommend that. They were all the 2021 Oscars. 2 getting all 5 of those. Very well played. Lupine, Oni, Jogging Chum going for 3. Claire, Innis, Shapes, AB Me, Colo going for 2. David and G. Eisens getting 5. Everyone else, I'm afraid, no points for that board. That is the end of round 2. Let's put the points in the bank and check out the scores. I just realised. Life is like a hurricane here in Duckburg. Race cars, lasers, airplane. It's a duck work. Like solve a mystery. Only right history. DuckTales. Woohoo! Then it's got a really funky chord progression. So that's E flat. Every day we're out there making DuckTales. Oh, is it in F? Sorry. My bad. Maybe start again now. Major F. Yes, major F. Getting a nice score is basically winning. Well, the scores at the moment, 2 is way out in front with 115. Claire's in second with 90. Lupine's in third with 82. Innis is the sort of the true champion on 69 at the moment. He's going to throw the final round and get his nice... No, I can't imagine Innis doing that. Brand New Halo on 60. Tabstop 59. Only 55 along with Jogging Chum. Big Man Aaron and Shape both on 50. AB Me 49. Energia 45. Colo 42. Mark 40. Quizface 35. Apodo, Prugs, Moonling, Sparrow all on 30. Tadaru's on 25. Starskunk and Nata and David on 20. Kira and G. Eisens on 15. I see everyone with a score at least. One final round though for you. Let's go to round number 3. I need to play that. I might have to play that at the end. Round 3 is this on. I'm getting so distracted by it. I forgot I had it for the first half of the stream, and now I can't leave it alone. Everyone's probably getting really annoyed with it. I will try and resist. This or that, you will be presented with a question and 2 options. 1 is correct and 1 is incorrect. Submit A or B within 7 seconds. Answering a question correctly will give you increasingly more points. So the first will give you 1 point, the next gives you 2, and so on. Answering a question incorrectly at any time will reduce your score to 0 and reset your correct answer streak. Abstaining from a question will bank your points and reset your correct answer streaks. So he did not try very hard. No, he didn't. 15 questions around, which means there's 120 points available, which means theoretically anybody can still win this game. Could happen. It's impossible to... Yes, it is. It is slightly difficult to leave it alone. So, yeah, 7 seconds, though. It goes very fast, so make sure you're getting ready. All you need is A or B. It's the name of the round. This or that, A or B. Question 1, options are. That is not the correct order, but never mind. Yes. No. What word follows Doctor to form a character portrayed by Joseph Wiseman in a 1962 film? 'Tis No. Dr. No. I think it was a James Bond film, the very first, in fact. Easy, well, reasonably easy start. I think a couple of people, one abstention and one player getting it wrong. No points to put in the bank. Toot still with the lead at the moment. Let's go on to question number 2. This or that, A or B. Options are nay, I. What are the last 3 letters of the Scottish term for New Year's Eve? I see Big Man Aaron getting this one right. Nay, Hogmanay, I believe, is the answer we were after there. Hogmanay. Wrong spreadsheet, Ben. Let's open up that one and we can actually see any factoids if we have them. Yes, Hogmanay was the answer there. Well, then if you've got that few players putting a point into the bank, let's put it there now. And go on to question number 3. This or that, A or B. Options are negative, positive. What charge does a cation have in chemistry as opposed to an anion? Was it cation, cation, or anion? I'm not sure. I can't really remember much chemistry. Apodo, Proves, and G. Eisen putting points in the bank. Shapes, Aaron, Jongchum, Oni, Innes, Lupine, Claire, and Toot all on the maximum risk streak of 6 at the moment. The answer was positive. Positive is what we're after. Put those points in the bank. Toot still with the lead, 115. Not banked anything just yet. 6 points of risk accumulating. Let's go on question 4. This or that, A or B. Options are oui, no. What are the first 3 letters of the Hasbro trademarked talking board? Oui is the correct answer. It's Ouija. Ouija. So that come from the 2 words for yes, we and ja, the French and the German. Ouija is the answer. But yes, the talking board. Join Jum putting 6 points of risk into the bank. We've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players. Toot, Claire, Lupine, Innes, Odie, Big Man, Aaron, Shapes with a maximum risk streak of 10. Let's put points into the bank. And go on to question number 5. This or that, A or B. Options are ascents, dissents. What was Ruth Bader Ginsburg known for writing, especially in women's rights cases? Was dissent. 68% of you getting that. Claire, Lupine, Oni, and Big Man Aaron putting their 10 points of risk into the bank. 2 Innocent Shapes continuing their streak of 15, 5 out of 5. Let's put the points into the bank. See what's up done to the scores. Claire in second. I think she was anyway, but now still in second. Though Innes with 15 points of risk accumulating. And Shapes a little further back could be one to watch out for. Toot is running away with the game. 130 points of potential at the moment. Let's go on to question 6. This or that, A or B. Options are no, C. What Chinese word for 4 is also the start of a place known for its spicy peppercorns? C. B. B. C was the answer. 52% of you getting that. Yes. Sichuan. Is it Szechuan? Sichuan pepper. Sichuan. Sichuan. Sichuan pepper is the answer. Yes, Sichuan. Well done if you got that too. And Innes putting their 15 into the bank, and it is now Shapes. One wants to keep an eye on because he is building up his risk, and his points of risk start to go up very, very fast. Only 50 in the bank, so he's still got a way to go. But if he can keep this up, he could be one to watch out for. For now, let's put the points in the bank. Toot now with a very strong lead of 130. Let's go on. Question 7. This or that, A or B. Options are. I might be mixing it up with that, Mark. True. False. What described Alarm and God in tracks from The Weeknd and Taylor Swift, respectively? False was the answer. False. I've just got a YouTube link to that. I shan't put it on for now. Quizface, Energy, and Tadaru putting points into the bank there. Shapes continuing the risk streak now up to 28. Let's put the points in the bank. Toot still with that lead of 130. Let's go on question number 8. This or that, A or B. Options are pestle, mortar. What half of the iconic grinding tool is the bowl, usually made of stone, wood, or ceramic? It's the mortar. Now, I would have thought pestle on this one, because mortar sounds like something you hit. But yes, mortar is the right answer. We used to have one, actually. I don't think we've got it anymore. We did have one. Shapes is still extending that risk streak up to 86 points of potential. Not enough to take the top, but it's a pretty good score. Mark and Starskunk also with a decent amount of risk built up, 15 points. They're a little bit less in the bank. Claire with 100 points in the bank and 6 points of risk. Toot actually wiping out on that one. Let's put Kira's point into the bank and go on to the next question. Yes, Toot still with the lead, but wiping out his risk there. Could make an interesting play, seeing how players get on with the next few questions. Starting with this one, question 9. This or that, A or B. Options are sickle, hammer. What shape are red blood cells that can result in anemia, but also provide resistance to malaria? Oh, well done, everyone who attempted that, getting that one right. 96% of you. Sickle was the right answer. I didn't have a Scoobs on that one, but you guys definitely did, so well played. Anemia occurs in people with 2 copies of the gene, while malaria resistance is conferred if only 1 copy is inherited. I'm reliably told from my factoids. Nicely done. Shapes, look at this. Perfect score so far. 9 out of 9, and that's 45 points of risk, with a potential of 95 at the moment. Let's put David's point into the bank. Reorder the board. Toot's still with a lead of 130, though Claire is going to start to creep up behind them with that risk streak that's there at the moment. Let's go on to question 10. This or that, A or B. Options are Heimdall, Odin. Which Norse deity would a band called Wotan Clan be named after? Shapes, Starskunk, Claire, Oni, Bigman, Aaron, Sparrow, Energia, Tadaro, and Kira all cutting their losses on that question and banking out. Shapes banking out 45 points. There goes the risk lead, but it goes safely into the bank, taking up to 95. Risk lead now belongs to Innes and Proogs, who both got 10. Odin was the right answer. Let's put the points in the bank. And we'll check out the scores. Shapes now moves up to 3rd with 95. The Lupine with 3 points of risk could potentially be tying that, or even going ahead depending how the next few questions go. Claire banking there moves up to 110. Toot now with 3 points of risk and still 130 in the bank. Let's go on question 11. This or that, A or B. Options are Catherine, Audrey. Which Hepburn was a UNICEF Special Ambassador and Humanitarian? And Innes and Prus continuing their risk streak with 15. Quizface, Boomling, and G. Eisens putting points into the bank. And a couple of people wiping out on that one. Audrey Hepburn was a UNICEF ambassador. Let's put the points in the bank and go on. Toot still with that lead and more risk accruing, though. Innes maybe got enough questions. There's still 4 questions to go. Has Innes got enough to potentially catch? Maybe, we'll have to see. Let's look at the next one. Question 12. This or that, A or B. Options are Jasperware, Horace-ware. What type of porcelain-inspired pottery did Josiah Wedgwood introduce in the 1770s? It was Jasperware. AB me putting 6 in, David putting just the 1 in. Innes and Prus continuing their risk streak, 21 apiece now. Well done if you got that. Have I got a factoid there? No, just a web link. Okay, let's put the points into the bank with 3 questions to go. Toot has still got the lead. Could potentially be caught, maybe. He's also got 10 points of risk, so it depends how he plays as well. Let's go on to the next one. Question 13. This or that, A or B. Options are punt, hunt. What verb is also an historical African region that Egyptians called Divine Land? It is punt. Not as many people going for that one. A lot of risk being banked there. Proves, Toot, Kolo, Oni, Energia, Tadaru, Moonling, Apodo, and G. Eisens all banking out on that question. Innes now with a risk lead of 28 points. Look, just a Britannica link. In fact, the rest are just links for the rest, so no more factoids on this one. Let's put the points in the bank. 2 questions to go. Toot with that lead, banking out and banking at 140, which means Toot's maximum is 143. Has Innes got enough potential to take the lead? I'm not sure. 43, 127. Could get second place, though, potentially. Let's take a look at question 14. This or that, A or B. Options are Monet, Manet? Which French painter often used repeating motifs such as water lilies in his paintings? It was Monet, or Monet if you prefer, as opposed to Manet. No, I'm thinking of Renoir. What was Manet's first name? Was it Henri? No, I think that's Matisse. It was Pierre-Auguste Renoir, Henri Matisse, Claude Monet. What was Manet's name? Oh, Edouard. It was Edouard, wasn't it? Yes, Edouard Manet and Claude Monet. Edouard, thank you, Shapes. And Mark as well for jogging my memory on that one. Tapsop and Sparrow putting points into the bank. Let's put them there. Innes with the risk lead of 36 with one question to go. Is it going to be a hell or glory moment for Innes here? Could potentially mark up to, I don't know my triangle numbers well enough. Is it 40 something-ish? Let's find out. Good luck. Question 15. This or that, A or B. Options are magnesium, manganese. Which transitional metal found in pyrolusite was used by the prehistoric cave painters? The top three all wiping out on that one, but Innes finding the right answer, getting up to 45. Lupine banking out 21. Only David G. Isons and Kira all banking out there. A few wipeouts there on that final question. 129. It could be, I think it's going to be enough to push Innes into second place. Probably not quite enough for the lead, which means this week's winner of Risky Business is going to be Now Cut That Out. And there we have it. Yes, Innes jumping up to 129. Have multiple GGs from me. Multiple GGs. Toot in finishing in first with 140. Innes taking second with 129. Claire just pushed down into fourth, missing out by 3 points to the Lupine one, who takes the bronze medal with 113 points. Very well played, very well played. Though, of course, in this game, points equals pennies. So for every point that you've got, yes, points equals pennies in this game so far. Every point that you have, I'll give you a penny as well, which you can find out by typing !pennies or going to the website and checking out the full leaderboard database. Let me add on some medals. A Risky Business Gold, going to Now Cut That Out. Now cut that out. Risky Business Gold, award the medal. I don't know what I'm singing. Shut up, Ben. Innes taking the silver medal here. Very well played, very well played. Innes C or Innes or Inca, depending whereabouts we are. Risky Business silver going your way. And the Lupine one taking the Risky Business bronze, increasing your victory portfolio this evening, Lupine. Very well played. A win in the Buzz-Off Arena, and now a Risky Business bronze to go with it. And of course, let's not forget our delightful author, Jay White, who's going to get 100 pennies and an author credit to go with that splendid pack. And I did add the author pennies on for the Buzz-Off games as well. Author bonus there for Jay White and 100 pennies. Thank you for a delightful pack. Really lovely fun there. And let's see if we get it. Oh, Risky 16. It was so close. Right, while you claim that penny, I'm going to put the split sound on. It splits at 50, but we want it to go on slap bass, don't we? Yeah. Life is like a hurricane here in Duckburg. Race cars, lasers, airplanes. It's a Duckburg, Duck blur. Might solve a mystery or rewrite history. DuckTales, woo! Every day we're out there making DuckTales, woo! Tales of daring, do bad and do luck tales. Put the danger right behind you. There's a stranger out to find you. What to do is just grab onto some key change tales, woo! Oh, that's not right. Every day we're out there making DuckTales, woo! Not ponytails or cottontails, but DuckTales, woo! Something like that. Good game. Right. Don't remember Michael Jackson's. It's just a falsetto because it's very high. Can't get up to those high notes. DuckTales and Seinfeld. I do love the DuckTales theme tune. I need to add some rewards to make Ben play things, possibly. But yeah, that'd be a good thing to do, and I'll remember to add those on. Let's stop that bonus and let's try it once more because it is the risky bonus. Oh, risky 91. Sorry I'm late, can I play the game again? I'm afraid we can't top you. You can watch the VOD and play along with pencil and paper at home, see how many you get. But not going to replay the stream at this point because it's 10:30 and I need to wrap up. Mate, don't play the Cheers theme. Making your way in the world today takes everything you got. Making your way through all your worries sure would help a lot. Wouldn't you like... Oh, Christ. It's a C. Wouldn't you like to go... No, it's not. Yeah, I need to look that one up. I used to be able to play it, actually, because I did it with a choir once. And then the chords get mushy. Making your way in the world today takes everything you got. Making away from all your worries sure would help a lot. Then it goes minor. Wouldn't you like to get... Oh, it's J. Wouldn't you like to get away? That's not right. Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows. Oh, for goodness sake. Where everybody knows your name. And they're always the same. Yeah, I need to figure that one out. Put me on the spot. I can play those things just sort of by ear, but if you want me to play it properly, I'd need to work at it. This is quite fun for any Sonic geeks out there. Do a bit of Sonic the Hedgehog. Anyway, more of that. I'll come up with a make Ben play things for micro pennies. Yeah. I'm just looking at the suggestions, Proogs. I'll respond to that later on. I think that suggestion actually is on the to-do list. You earn them for enduring them. Touche, Proogs. Touche. I'm going to leave it there. Who are we going to raid? Oh, Dan's on. Playing the Fool's Errand. Big Quizzy Dan. Let's go give Dan some love. What's the raid message going to be, friends? Let's stop that bonus, and we'll do it once more because... As if it's Risky 19 again! How is it the same one? It's never been 69. Never has been. I don't think... I'm going to have to put in a number editor so I can force... Oh, was it 16 before? Fair enough. One day we'll get it. I'm gonna get it without forcing it, because it's no fun if you have to force it. Yeah, if you have to force the number to come, and then it's just it's not 16-9. Yeah, it's kind of getting there between the two of them, but no, it's all about the spontaneity of it. Oh, Dan's playing a flashing light warning game. Just a heads up. Yes, quite Kira. 3, 2, 1, stopping that bonus. Okay, raid message then, folks. What's it going to be? Because we are going to wrap it up there. I've done medals. I've done author bonuses. Points equals pennies when the credits roll. What are we going to have? I'm tempted to say DuckTales, but that feels really conceited. So possibly not, as we go over to raid Quizzy Dan. Raid message, anyone? Cheers. Okay, cheers. Risky Seinfeld. Risky Seinfeld. I like that. Seinfeld. Hashtag Risky Seinfeld. There we go. Or anything else that you've seen from earlier on. Could be fun. Hey, thank you all so very, very much for joining me tonight for game night. Bash is kicking off the next one, 8 I think it is, over on his channel tomorrow. I think he's up to season 8 now. You may need to look away if you're triggered by flashing lights. Thank you for the heads up. So Bash is kicking off tomorrow with Wipeout. He's back on Friday with Secret Fortune. I am back. There's no buzz off on Saturday. We're back with a double bill of Danger with Danger Zone 2 and The Purge. Very much looking forward to those two. And maybe some stuff if I get round to it. We'll see. But that is what is going on. Toporano is on sort of hiatus at the moment following the end of his season. So it's just me and Bash this week to bounce between Bash tomorrow, Bash Friday. I'm back Saturday. So do pop along. It'd be great to see you. In the meanwhile, let's go raid our great friend Quizzy Dan with that lovely raid message. Risky Seinfeld. I have been Royal Flush until... Oh yeah, no happy hour this week, so don't come along on Thursday because I won't be here. I will see you Saturday. I'll probably be floating around in Bashes tomorrow for Wipeout. I do love a bit of Wipeout, but as ever, depends on stuff that's gone on in the house and during the day and the evening. Thank you so much to all the writers and the proof of some lovely question packs tonight. Congratulations to our buzz-off winners and to 2 Innocent Lupine taking the gold, silver, bronze there. I have been Royal Flush. Until next time, have a really fantastic week. Stay safe, be splendid and marvellous to each other, and until next time, take care. Peace out and good night.
Shoobity whoopin' be oobity whoopin' be oo. Whoop shawong. Whoop shawody whoop. 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 Shoobity whoopin' be oobity whoopity oo. Whoop shawong. Whoop shawody whoop. 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 Whoop shawong. Whoop shawong. Shoobity whoopin' be oobity whoopin' be oo. Ba-doo now.
So it's the top left of the map.
Sorry, no, I'm in your spreadsheet.